back. For those who end up watching, welcome. Going to be going through and finishing off some bits and pieces today. I'm hoping. Not on this Toon. Right at this moment in time, I'm actually testing something which is meant to work, but is not. So I'm hoping this is going to correct it. So hopefully you won't be hearing Korean in a minute.
그래서 다시 정원하길 바라시는 겁니다.
혼인하길 바라시지. 내 3대 독자니 이해 못하는 바 아니에요.
부친께서 저는 어떠시다 하시던가요?
좋다 하면 내게 오겠어.
일이 다른 여인의 양복이나
Yeah, well, now I know that doesn't work either. There was something seriously going screwy with that, and I don't know. So anyway, that all being aside, I've got an hour to try and achieve that little bit more that I want to achieve. So, Dragon Knight leveling part freaking 6, I think. I will soon know. No, I'm going to kill that because I've changed my plans. So, loading up in Sheba, the new Toon. I've decided to call Naho's twin. Not identical, obviously, because, you know, Imperial Dark Elf thing going down. Right. So, part 6. I should put unedited in all of these, to be honest. Unedited. Oh no, live means unedited. So, it's the ones that are already finished that I need to put that on. But anyway, as you can see, I am where we left off. And I'm going to go over and quickly grab that scroll. Scroll Sky Shard. It's up there on the tower. And I might grab that scroll while I'm at it. It's definitely
So who's this?
come a long way. We're about to close on level 26. 50 is the goal. Wanted to do it in 3 sittings. We managed to get to 24 in the first sitting. So, well and truly in the realms of having this done. Of course, I'm not doing a hell of a lot else while I'm doing this. All my other little projects are on hold, so I can do this. Now, you'll probably be wondering why I'm stealing. I need to get my Benjamin up. Stealing's good for that. Pickpocketing is really good for it too, but I'm crap at it, so yeah, nah. Alright, mounting up. Let's ride. So, just going to, now I've done that, going on the skill point hunt a bit further. There's Sky Shard over there, and that's pretty much this area done. There's Way Shrine up there and a couple of books, but nothing that really needs to be done. And as you can see on here, we've got the Stross Mackay ticked off, we've got Bleak Rock ticked off, we've got Cyrodiil's one, oh, that must be the mountain. Wow, that just tripped me out. Ticked off. The one we're working on at the moment is the Shan. You'll see that as 15 of 16, one left. After that, I intend to go to Stonefalls, and then I will finish Shadowfen. That should give me a good starting basis of skill points. Still need a lot more, of course, but it should allow me to fill up some of these areas that really do need the boost. So we're going to go for a saw across the river here. After I check for this chest, which is not there. If I take the rowboat, it takes me somewhere. I don't know. Can't remember. Might be over here. I'm sure it was over there. Anyway, not important. My senility aside and bad memory, we got a killing here. That's that. Sometimes there's a rune here. That's a seat. That's a sack. Don't mind the rattlesnakes. We got the backpack. It's empty today. So didn't really get much out of that. But oh well. It was all about the eyeball. So up here, there's a couple of books, and then dropping down onto the delve. Just gonna... I really do like that whip now. I hated it originally, I really did. Starting to get a bit of shits and giggles out of it. Which, yeah. Oh, that's right, I was coming up here for a book. What about that? And then the book should be right here. Nice. I love how PS Armor does so much, yet costs so little. The real cost is in the overall defensive stamina drain. Excuse me a second, my son wants just to speak to me. Okay, so he's just pointed to the screen as I was talking to him and saved my character taking a little bit of a beating. So thank you, my son. But now, back to the killing. It's quite amazing. I got my son. I got him into Minecraft. Well, the neighbours, we got him into Minecraft. So we got it on the Xbox for him. I don't ever use the Xbox, I want it. So, yeah. Got him on there. Very good for their creativity. His imagination jumped leaps and bounds. I like it. Oh! Is it really? Inventory. No, it's Night Mother I want, damn it. I keep forgetting that. Anyway, time to carry on the job. Look at that. There's another reason why I really love Deshaun. Chests everywhere. Right, well, it's loading. I'll be right back. Right here, sorry about that. Just checking on the boyo. Rightio. Now, I could take the quest and, you know... In fact, I probably should. I mean, the quest's mostly annoying little niggly things, but, you know, with food and experience scroll, if I had a experience scroll running, when was it pop there? But food though. Last one. It's kind of gutting because I kind of like that food at the moment. It's really quite good. Anyway. We've got to go through and do something in here. Chest isn't there. Notes there. Library books, yeah. Library books. Bookshelves, I mean. There we go, look at that. Another one. Another one. Another one. Okay, now I might need to defend myself. And we need to run a shield. Alright, anyway. Ah, bugger. Timing was wrong. Let's kill the boss. Nice. I read that one, but we'll do it again anyway. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Benny, Benny, Benny. Die. Oh, yep, the boss is back up. Sweet. Put some armor on. Throw a fist at him. Do a couple of flips. Yes, a little bit. Oh. We'll just finish him off the old-fashioned way. Oh, that's the last delve. Three-handed 30. Good. So slowly getting it there. course, the last shard in Deshan is conquered. Hoorah! Drink. One to go, and then it shall be into the homemade raro, or orange juice, or whatever you call it. Right, so cool. So now, with Deshan being finished, I've got to pick the next spot. Closing on the time when the decision on which food I'm going to run in this has become priority. I'd like to run a food that is like the one I've got now. Increase all 3 stats, and I can just run tripods. Boost them all. Maybe try out the Toon as, tri-stat Toon. I can have all 3 buffered. I'll keep stamina as high as I possibly could, but it would be a hybrid, so I wouldn't be breaking my little vow about no magicka, because technically it would be a stamina Toon, but I had just a little bit of magicka in there, because I can. Anyway, right, we have officially covered a very large area, and we have one more stop to do in Shan. Maybe 2. There's an eyeball over here. Might go down the path. Get the eyeball. Break into the oh wow, someone's been farming. Shocked and appalled. Those poor, helpless, defensive things. Whatever they are. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The eye. I bet if I come in here, those dead people. See, there's always dead people. I do like that icy thing. Kind of cool. Right. So, nothing in there of use or interest whatsoever. So, the eyeball has been searched. Let's cut straight across the country.
What's this? Oh, cool.
See, like I said, the quests aren't really big on experience. I got what, 500 for that. That just bites. Get the mud crab. Oh, that was amusing. Not really the most efficient use of my fighting abilities, but I had fun. Just messing around. Right, so that's it, I think. There is one. Oh man. Okay. The rewards just aren't worth it if you ask me, with questing and the little side quests. Only ones worth doing are the main storylines. They give you good XP. These little ones, waste freaking time. I mean, if you do enough of them, okay, sure. You know, enough 15s sooner or later equal 1500, you know? Just how many 15s are you going to accumulate in a short amount of time, sort of thing. The value is going to be.
Halt! Speak to me before I...
That's right. Where I'm going. Yep. Thought so. Wrong way. Did I see what is? I don't have any chests marked along here, but just because I don't have them on my map doesn't mean there isn't some. I haven't found them. Look at that. Is that Columbine? There's my wife running late for work as usual. Okay, so I just realized that on my bar, I have one stamina
My
ability.
darling son. Oh no.
Alright, so that's done. Let's have a look. So, stamina cost, very little. Magica, Magica, Magica. Stamina, but a high cost. And other bar. Stamina, Stamina, Magica, Magica, Magica. So unless I'm using two stamina abilities, kinda shitty, but I am using it. Yeah, look at that. Health recovery, 8% bonus. And every piece, every time I take damage, I restore 216 of magic and stamina. So that's pretty good. Then you look at the medium, currently. Weapon critical increased almost by 1%, if I was taught right about the how the bonus system works. So that's pretty good. It will be 1% by the time I'm finished. Recovery 16% bonus, and the cost decrease 8%. Loving that. Then also the sneak factor, 16% bonus on the sneak, and detection. And remember, with that, we are also running 5-piece reduces the radius you can be detected while sneaking by 2 meters, and reduces the cost of sneak by 25%. So I'm getting a pretty ridiculously low cost of operations, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, we've got half an hour left, and I need to find out my next port of call. 5 on that. Oh, what? Oh, that one. That one works. So what did I say? I said Stonefalls. I'm gonna go finish Stonefalls off. Once that's done, it'll be rit time, and I'll be ready to rock and roll. Oops, wrong button. Anyway, sorry. Something caught my eye. Okay, making the jump. So, in Stonefalls, there's not a hell of a lot left. There's one here, which I'm going to pick up another precursor piece in there. I'm going to do it, and I think there was one out at the end somewhere that I left. Yeah, there's one there, so I might do that one first. And there's one here. Pick up a few bits. After that, next one. It's down there. And I can travel straight to the harborage, I believe. Or I've got to talk to the guy before I can do that. So don't worry about it. Anyway, we know where we're going. Now remember, I haven't done any of my tricks to you know, get the way shrines unlocked, stuff like that. Oh crap! That would happen right now, wouldn't it? How far are the others off? Right. 5 hours, 16 hours, and 5 hours. So the clothing one's the only one. Bummer. Could have had 5 minutes earlier. Got to keep the research flowing.
This is taking longer than I'd planned.
So Inpin on robe and jerkin would be quite good, but I'm actually more interested in medium armor. No. 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 And no. Oh, good lord. No, it'll have to be that. Well, I better check what I'm wearing. Alright. Weapons. Nothing. Okay. Apparel.
Too much to do. Too little time.
So the Night Mother should have got nothing.
Just about enough with this.
Check this out. Well, that's sorry about the silence there. I had to really think about that one. Just juggling my gear around for the next area, so I've got enough to gotta pick up some gears and stonefalls where I will be able to put another set on, you know. So the goal there was just to keep all the Night Mother stuff, so I can keep that sneak because that's going to be really useful later. And then basically what I was looking for was the ability to um, put new pieces in and keep the Night Mothers, because the area I'm going to won't have Night Mothers available. Just won't be there. So yeah, it's kind of important to yeah, get it, so to speak. Hide. Hide.
I need help.
Always needing. Right, so I'm gonna head directly this way, pick up this delve.
Bring troops.
Did I bring troops? God no. This Toon's becoming more efficient. What she's doing, which is cool. Oh, wait up. Suck my blood.
Damn the gods.
Gee, don't like spiders, by the way.
Only dead. Oh, they managed
Okay,
to take
so this one I know. It's one of those quests where she stays outside. You go in, do the quest, come back, give it to her. You might as well do it while you're in there. The ones that take you out of your way are the real annoying ones. Right. Anyway. Oh, there's a book up there. What? Is there a book? Gotta go right. This guy shot. Oh yeah. I believe. Yeah. Ambrosia's about to run out. God, this weird lag. Sneeze, excuse me. I gotta love this time of year, really. Oh, I was blocking. kill the boss before I get there. That. There we go. Another level. No, bloody. Where's your map? Oh. Yeah. Wait. And we're not worried. Poison spray and really sure about that. Right, how many more books are in here? One more up there. And there's that one. No. Look familiar by chance? Alright, let's just basically take a shortcut. This has a speed boost. Armor up. Sprint. And then hopefully I'll get that open before they poison me. Okay, now I have to do the damn experience scroll again before I hand this in, otherwise I'll get E4. But just to give you an example, go there, or we'll run a 50%. Okay, it's 2 hours, 50%, handing in, so you get a boost to 50%.
Crafty.
And there you go, 377 experience. So as you can see, the energy expended to tick that box of talking to her, sometimes I doubt. But if you do like 10 of them, then okay, it's going to start building up. Huh? So you've got to make your own decision on how you want to run it. Myself personally, I really think that first 50 is easy. I don't really care. Do I want to piss around that much? No, not really. So let's not do it. Ooh. Right, the archer annoys me. Right, now you. Nice. So there's a green book up here, which I wouldn't mind getting my hands on, so we're gonna go there. Stuff here it says, resume. We're gonna have to go on that. Oh no, he's following. We're gonna have to go this one first. Ooh. I know where I am again. It's the real nasty one. Yeah, librarian. Go hard, man. Wind up church. Just not too sure what side they're fighting for. In said church. Most of the time it's good old Moloch. Quarter an hour and then the Brits will be up. Not too overly concerned at this stage. But while it's loading, I will be right back. That could have been dangerous. Right, I'm back. Just in time, it seems. Wonderful load times. Right. So, this is another one of these in and out jobs. We're here for the Sky Shard and the boss. More. Here's the book. Now one way we'll have... Oh, okay. We're gonna get this way. I love that spinning kick with whip. It's pretty cool. I love doing that more. One of the things I got told is I don't roll enough. Good lord. Guy was still standing. I'm too busy standing there and taking it. I gotta bob and weave more and dodge crap and, you know. So I'm getting there. I think it's a bit hard on the old hands. Can't do it with controller, keyboard and mouse. It's good. Oh wow, they give Beetle Skittle. I didn't know that. Or maybe I did. Just forgot. So that's what we were hunting. Median armor crease. It's good. As soon as I get out of this one, I'm gonna cheek some. Oh, come on. Got it, just. Wow, that would have been embarrassing. So, now, as soon as I get a chance, I'll want to show you why the reasoning why I got all this gear. So, I'm starting to pick up some bits and pieces. At the moment, I've got increased magicka and a 2-piece, but I do have 2 5-piece and a 2-piece potential, so I can conceivably do a lot of different sets to gain what I want, which is survivability and killability. What more can a fella ask for, right? Right. So, the whole design behind the whole thing that I'm working on is just pretty simple. I'm gonna go like this. And remember I said with the jewellery, we're gonna look at the gear, so the weapons. See, Mace of the Sun. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. What am I running for that? So I could conceivably do that, as it's level 22. We put the Mace of the Sun in there. Okay, so now I've got a one piece in there. Let's see what else I've picked up. You see that Shulk Shield is the same sort of thing, but it's the generation of the ultimates. Really good on that. What's my shield at the moment? 25, 27. It's a bit of shield anyway. Stamina. Yeah, see, the sun gear is light though. So nothing really that jumps out of me yet. We'll get there.
Hello, are you there, Doc?
Oh. I am. Hey,
You're
Tinkers.
busy.
No,
Busy.
I'm not. I'm currently leveling up my Dragon Knight. So,
Oh, right. Well, I tried yesterday. I was on, and I tried really hard to organise stuff for myself. There's just too much to do.
yeah, but you only take on as much as you can handle at the time. You never take on more than that.
I know, I know.
And you're comfortable with. That's why, you know, good friend of mine, Shaz, always says to me, tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, I know. I just try. I just love to be organised, and
Organised.
while I
What's
was
that
leveling,
crap?
my character in I don't even know where it was. I realised I was out of bank space. I was out of bank space, and I thought, oh look, I've got to offload this somewhere. I keep buying places to offload a cupboard, and I said, wait, I'm going to buy a cupboard. What? People said, what? A cupboard. And so I bought a cupboard, and then I thought, oh no, I can't. This is a mess. I have to. I've got
Well,
to fix it up. So yeah, I offloaded quite a lot, but I had to then arrange it because it just didn't look right.
I've got a purchase I'm wanting to make, Tinkers.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to get that Lynchell Manor. The reason I want it is I want to rip everything out of it and turn it into a Harvey Norman or IKEA and produce one of everything that I can make and then link that back to the catalogue in game.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I keep going in there and having a look, and I think, oh, that place really lacks soul.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't want it for anything else, but I'd like to own it, and I couldn't think of anything else to really do. So I sort of thought, well, what? And I thought it's beautiful, rectangular, like a warehouse with like an office at the end. I could make a shopping centre or something like that. And I thought, you know, because I'm theming everything, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is the new concept I'm thinking about. Why not? Why not buy that house? Ridiculously expensive house. To do exactly that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, why not? That sounds like a real possibility, doesn't it? It's a, it could happen.
Well, I'm considering it. I mean, how many days have I got left? I've got featured
Is it 5 or 6 or something?
5 days left to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually, the more I've been thinking about it, the more I know I'm gonna do it. I just trying to figure out how I'm gonna. I got 30 US in my PayPal already, so from job work I've been doing, and I've got enough in there to cover it if I don't mind going without my bourbon this week. I could do it, and I'd be quite happy doing it. And
Bourbon is nice, but some things can be nicer.
well, I'd like a new car, and I'd like the engine of my car reconditioned, and lots of other things. But at least I can afford the bourbon. Isn't that
What do you
bad?
drink? Which bourbon?
I just drink the cheap shit now. I'm not just cheap pre-mixes. 7%, so you drink enough of them, you don't taste them anymore. And generally, I have a shot of tequila to start with, so it numbs the taste buds.
Ah, no, come on, your taste buds are important.
I'm a smoker. Well, I was a smoker. Still,
How's
still
that going?
not a cigarette. Not a single freaking cigarette. I'm doing good, mate. That's why I'm focusing on this new character.
Okay.
One of the greatest times for my urges for a cigarette is while I'm gaming. I used to be able to smoke in the office. So in my office, so I'd have a game and I could just light up any time I wanted. Another place I had a ranch slider off the back of my office, so I just walked out the door and still could even keep the headphones on. The cable extender was really good. Yeah, you know, it was pretty laid back and easy to do, but it's my high-end use moments. So the times when the cigarettes was most prevalent in my day was when I'm on the machine. So I thought, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it working from the hard end of the scale. I will throw myself in the deep end. I will take time off. I will sit down. I will focus on something that keeps me normally smoking like a train. And if I can handle it, then I'm not going to have a problem. In theory.
Well, I have faith in you. I think you'll do it.
I think
I was just thinking about you the other day,
oh, you poor thing.
sitting, and and I was thinking that you've done such an incredible amount. You really. You've got
I'm not
something.
finished though. That's the really crappy thing.
Yeah, I'm not finished anything on here.
Well,
But
no, I mean, for that
talent-
market thing, I'm only halfway. You know that, eh?
Yeah, but look, I think it's kind of pie in the sky stuff that I used to take on, and that got me a lot of kudos and got me very far, I must admit. But when I look back on it, I think, wow, that was very stressful. I would
Yeah.
never admit to myself that it was stressful at the time, not ever. But
Well,
yeah,
see, all I'm trying to do is make a self-sustaining package in 3 areas. One's the raffle, so it sustains itself and makes money for the guild. Another is commodity trading, which I will admit I haven't popped in to them to Blade of Woe, so much easier. I haven't popped into the guild store today to see if I can spend any money, but I didn't see any big influx when I was in there. Which I'm hoping that when I get a chance to say g'day to Ogs, she will promote it in a mailer, because I don't know how to do any of that crap, so she'll get her to do it. And she makes a pretty good job of it. I mean, you look at that stuff she does, it's beautiful.
yeah,
It's colourful, it's, you know, distinctive, and it's not boring to the point where you think, oh my god, another one?
yeah. But you've got you've always got your range of people on here. You've
I
got
know.
people who diversify, and you've got the people who just come on here and they want to shoot and kill, and that's it. And that's and everything in between, haven't we?
Oh, God, yes. And that's the thing. I mean, it would be boring
Hopefully,
otherwise.
yeah. And I was introduced to fishing the other day, and
You poor
I
thing.
enjoy it. I
With a
actually,
movie, when I did my master fishing, the only time I stopped watching Netflix movies and Plex movies was when I had to go back and buy more bait. Otherwise,
that
I was
I've got
hard on it.
I've got over 1,000
Not
bits of
enough.
bait in just one category, like
Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, I had thousands of worms and
mm,
thousands of insect parts and thousands. I mean,
and you
I was
still
seriously running out before I even got through half of my master fishing. I mean, unless you get really, really lucky, you get all the rare fish in one sitting, which is not like.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
Well, you don't, do you? I
but I would say that the stuff that you get from I mean, from the housing, achievement furnishing,
Stop that or I will call the guard.
yeah, I know you would want it. I really do.
yeah.
So I really think we need to get you into that. Um, I've finished fishing, like getting the boats for fishing. That's cool. And then you've got like the Thieves Guild ones. You finish those storylines. You've got the piles of money. But they're a lot of hard work, and you need time. And your life is kind of full all the time at the moment, mate.
Yeah, I'm very unsettled, I
I
must
know.
admit.
That's why
Uh,
I'm.
I've,
That's why
today I've
when you
got
get a chance, we sort of potter along. We do what we can, and
yeah,
when you're crap, found me again. That's so unfair. I wanted that jewelry resource, but the guard keeps chasing me.
you can't see
What do you get?
Ilenia on. She said hello before, and I was being given one of my prizes, and I got that general's tent,
Nice.
Uh, and I was going to shift my stuff out of the grotto. Are you and Flex still interested in running around and exploring and doing stuff? You probably don't have time.
In his place.
No, in the grotto. The
Oh yeah, I'm very keen on it. I just when I've got a moment where I'm idle, that's the best time I get to do it because of the fact that that's when I've got my most creative moments for making the paths and stuff. But
now,
I need to do Flex's house and see how far. He said he's laid some stuff out, so I might go have a look.
yeah. Now I've got to. I have to actually go and finish up what I
Yeah.
was doing in there,
So this is
and
Master Rit's time. So what I'm gonna do is
I've
gonna
got to
finish
do
this
masters.
delve, and then I will
Oh,
jump over to Flex's because I'll have to break down all the stuff that I'm carrying and see if I can
all
make a
right.
second set. That'd be quite cool. I'm just getting sky shards and killing bosses for XP at the
All right.
moment.
Oh, look, if we probably would hold you up. I'm doing that too with lower level tunes, and Greencastle sometimes has a group, and sometimes it's just me, and we run
I
around and
I
do
work
the
through at a
stuff.
pretty fast pace.
Yeah.
But you'd always be welcome to come with me if you want to barrel it through.
Oh,
Um,
of
that,
course.
you're always welcome. I'm coming back out here after Ritz for a little bit more because I'm trying to get my legiment up on this thing. I'm doing a lot of chess and
Well,
yeah.
um, I I've got to try and get ready for the nurse at some point of time today.
You
Today's
just
my
like
one
I said
opportunity.
when
Yeah,
you've got time. I didn't say
yeah. I
I
want
never
to
set
work on
any time.
this.
I know.
Yeah,
But
I want to work
you've
on
got
this.
to keep your sanity at the same time, mate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, talk
I
about it.
kind of want my friend in one piece, not in a million pieces. So, you know, like I said, tomorrow's always another day, is what my friend Shaz says. And what we do is we work on what we can, and when it's finished, then we get into the next one. If we don't get it finished today, tomorrow is another day. And we will do it
True.
tomorrow. And
True.
this is how we have to work. Come on, I just unlocked that chest. If you make me pick that lock again, I will cry. Okay, he's lucky. He's also
I
dead.
came in from a cool area into a warm area. I can't stop yawning. Oh, change in temperature does it to me.
2 hours sleep
Alright.
does it to me.
Is that all you've had? Alive?
Yeah, I went to bed about 6 a.m. I was up about 8:30ish. Well, Linear and them were on last night, so I popped in to say a quick g'day, and then I hung around for a little bit. But I was trying to get to level 25 on this. I mean, I was so close. I got to level 24 in the first day. So I did alright.
I've got to level 31 on one character. It's good to get them to 50, isn't it?
Well, that's all I'm waiting for, because then I can get the gear and be done with it. Then I just have to get skill points and do a wee few storylines every now and then, just to keep skill points coming in. And I'll just potter along like I've done with Nahol. All the other ones I've raced through and just nailed it as hard as I could. This time I'm sort of taking my time a little bit more, like I did with Nahol.
I've decided that my fun Toon, the one that I'm not going to put any pressure on at all, is my warden.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely. The warden is a fun character to play. So it's a good survivor, shits and giggles play. You know, if you want to do PvE, PvP, it doesn't matter. Warden's a lot of fun. And if you're going out, here's the best part. If you are wanting to do something solo, just make sure you've got the Eternal Bear. And then you've got company at all times. That's a great tank.
Yeah.
He's cool.
He's pretty good. It keeps me
Same.
well, he keeps me safe.
Well, he drives me mad sometimes. He gets his big butt in the way when you're trying to talk merchants. Or when you're placing furniture. Oh my god.
Oh look! Oh, look, isn't that annoying?
Yeah.
It's where my bottom is actually, and because I'm so tall. Then there's this little Toon, and she's got that, you know, that lady emote, you know, the lady of the manor emote.
Yeah.
Where does that happen? She ends up with her hand on my butt, and I tried to tell Zulu about that.
And Zulu would have loved that, actually. She'd be pissing herself.
It's the hands just, you know, just fit right there, and I put quills on. Have you seen quills?
No, but I'll see it Flex's place shortly. I'm almost to the Sky Shard.
Quills
I'm just going
is
to
about the Marquis de Sade. It's Jeffrey Rush plays the Marquis de Sade. Crazy. Oh, I'm going to have to.
Stop yawning.
Anyway, I've got my tent.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you got the tent, because I liked the concept of what you were talking about with it. So, when you look at how well they join up together, and I got my mate to place a couple out, they are pretty good. You can make a whole tunnel of them, with a wee bit of foresight and planning. You can actually have a bit of fun with it. I got told, I have not seen, he's asking if I can get access, but he hasn't seen the guy online for a bit, and I sort of hope I can get in, and if you were on, get you in as well. About a guy who's turned Cold Harbour from the entrance. He's made a big cave entrance,
Yeah.
out of stone and stuff. In the Cold Harbour one, you know, the big open space.
Yeah. I've
And
just been there.
at the entrance, you know, you come in, and he's made this big rock cave wall that you're encompassed in. So the entrance is actually buried into this cave, and he's made a wee rock tunnel, and that links up to one of the tents. And then he's
Oh
made
no,
a
that's
string of tents from there. And
I've just been to
I haven't
Cold
seen it.
Harbour. Look, I'm just going to do a really quick. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, but I've just seen someone who has. Let's have a look. I've just seen someone who has built out off the shelf. Here are you? Look. He's built off the shelf. I started to put stuff in it. I wanted to use it as my storeroom, and you can't help yourself. You sort of start to
Oh no.
put something here and there.
Yeah, no. If you have a house that's a storeroom, do not look at it like that. You have to make carpets or something to hide any features that are really creative, or stack materials so high that it covers any really distinct features that look really cool. Otherwise, suddenly you're going to be going, well, if I actually piled that stack over there, I think that would look really cool. Oh, but and then all of a sudden, it's all over. It really is. You're doomed.
Yeah.
Right, I've just done another
just-
sky shard, and now it's I just want to check my Toon to see how many sky shards are left in the shard. I think I've done them all. Oh no, we're in
Have a look.
Stonefalls.
Have a look at the
Damn it, there's one
what
left.
I've sent you.
Yep, I'm going to in a sec. Just bringing up the map so I can see if I can see where this thing is while I have a look at what you said.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
there she
I was
is.
trying
Hey,
to
Lena.
locate you.
Hey, mate, how are you? Just to reiterate, you are all live, so g'day.
Hello. Yes, I'm alive.
Well, no, I mean live on YouTube at the moment. No one's
Oh.
watching, so it's alright. I
you're
edit the
live on
videos.
YouTube.
I don't do live very often. I usually do video edits and post them on my mate's site.
Right.
Just
I'm not in the
Scottish.
game anyways. I'm
Okay.
just
No, I know. I tried to contact you. I'm sorry. Before, one of my guild masters was giving me a prize for something, and I got a big orcish tent.
She
Ooh.
got the general's tent.
The general's
Not
tent.
just the big tent, she got the tent.
And,
Yeah.
Okay.
Only the Imperial one is sexier.
and she said the Imperial one. What's the Imperial one?
It's the Imperial General or Imperial Commander, or you have a look in the house under F5. It shows it. Oh no, I've got a better way of showing you. Hold on.
Have a look at what I've sent you though.
Yeah, no, I did.
Do you know what that is?
Looks like those platforms that I play around with.
Yeah, going off the shelf, off that estate, down into the village below. This is at Cold Harbour.
So you can actually get down to the village.
No, you can't get right down. You'll die before you get right down.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
But you can get close enough. You can get close
Okay.
enough to be able to put lights.
Hold on a second. I want to show people what we're talking about here. So I'm just going to go into my private chat, and I'm going to pick a picture. Oh, sweet. Good on you. Thanks, you. Awesome. So I'm going to put this on the desktop, and hopefully it'll show up in the stream. I don't know if it will.
I can do
Yeah,
better.
it does. No, it's all right. But I had never even anticipated everyone builds up. No one ever thinks to build down. That's so cool. But you can't make it all the way down. That's really kind of annoying. That's the sort of thing that really bites my areas that we should not talk about live. Is the fact that they tempt you and you get so close, and then I've got the invisible wall there. You're screwed. And you're like, oh, that's just so mean. I mean, it really
Well,
is.
we worked out that you could get down to the shelves down below,
Mm.
and because when you jump off the edge of the island that you have,
Yeah.
you jump onto a shelf,
Yeah.
and you think, oh right, you don't die here. But you can't build anything there.
Yeah.
Anyway, but you can build there out and down.
And
And
around. So you can
yeah.
actually set it up quite nicely when you think about it. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
You gotta admit,
yes.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have to stand up and turn a light on. I'm getting old, I can't see the way I used to.
Now, I am going to have to work fast. I was hoping to catch up with you, Elenia, at some point of time. Did you send off your email?
No, not yet. I'm
Oh, yeah.
still, I mean, an hour in about what to write in
Ah,
the
yeah.
thing.
Okay.
So the
So
email itself would probably be just a short, simple cover letter format. Then
yeah,
I attach a Word document with the actual info in it.
yeah.
Right.
Fair
Easier
enough.
that way. Hmm.
So, I'm almost at level 28. Getting there. I'm happy.
The way I see it, I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah, all getting there, but not quite there, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I tried to switch
I'll move hot
everything
goods
off.
but my
No, I tried to
All
sort of
the
cut
add-ons.
myself off and do it, and trying to clear my bags, trying to reorganize, and trying to train up all my guys on horses and writs and things, and I'm exhausted now. But
Oh,
I don't think that I got as far as I wanted to. Yesterday, I even bought. I was doing a run, leveling up one of my characters, and I did a run, and I can't even Malabal Tour, I think, and
Mm.
I bought a cupboard, And I said, "Look, guys, sorry, I need a cupboard. I haven't got any room for anything.
You
I've
know
just
you've always got
offloaded
my mailbox, but I had a funny feeling that it might have been full today.
my mailbox is constantly full. My God, I've sold a lot. What have I sold? I've sold
You're selling more than
1,
me,
2,
because I'm getting
3,
rid of all
4,
my crap.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items. Wow. But
Wow. I'm
are
impressed.
they?
Maybe you should
Yeah,
be
but
running my, guild thing.
no,
Mm. You
I
seem
can't.
to
I'm
do
not
better at the
running
sales
anything.
than I do, mate.
No, but um, I
Yes,
was
but
wondering how I can do so well at my sales, and you have got unlimited funds to spend.
I don't have unlimited funds. I wish I had unlimited funds. If I had unlimited funds, I'd be smiling from, yeah, let's just say from many different places. Uh, I'm always running out
Okay.
of gold at the moment. I really am.
hmm. Yeah, well, I need to go buy my next house now. Saved up enough for
Mm-hmm.
that.
That's what I'm
You
going to
Um,
buy
do, but it's not a house that I was planning on getting. It's a house that I'm planning to do for the guild.
you buying the Grand Lynchel Manor, Elenia?
only whatever is bought buyable by gold.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
can
Grand
buy.
Lynchel.
Isn't it
No,
available?
that's only crowns, mate.
Yeah,
That's why I hate it.
Well,
I don't
um,
purchase anything that needs crown.
Cold Harbour's available.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just working down a list. I do have like a list that I
How much is
go.
Cold Harbour? It's like 1,000,000 in gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I could
well,
buy that for my shopping centre.
I've got 2 Eleanor blueprints. My gosh. A jewelry
But the
box.
problem with the Cold Harbour one, and it's no offense to the devs, it's just that the views don't wow me.
What?
Uh-oh.
No,
You know
no, no.
something?
I mean, they're good, but what I'm saying is, when you see the volcano, from outside the fort in the Eben one,
Oh, yes, I know what you
you
mean.
just sit there and go, whoa, holy crap. Then you've also got the pinnacle. The view from that is just mind-boggling. But then you can also look at the other one I love, which is the grotto that's below Kvyat City. Now that's all in a cavern, yet that's got an area where there's a view that I just sit there and go, my God, the developers were smoking some really good shit the night they made that one, you know? This is what I'm saying is each and every one of those houses wows me. I mean, there is something about them I just go, oh, holy crap. Now, to give you an example, I see things in a house and I think, oh, that's pretty cool, and that's pretty cool. And I did give Tinks the idea for that tall window in the Eleanor house. Okay, that's all and good. But what Tinks did with it afterwards turned a house that I was thinking is pretty cool, you know, it's not bad, into a wow house. And that's just because of that damn window that she's taken my, I would say, rather okayish idea and made it freaking awesome. She really has. So kudos to you, Tinks. I think that window is just one of the best things I've seen in all the housing. So I am actually going to put that in my housing highlight video, by the way. When you're finished with it, you're not happy with it yet.
I want to do a video.
Yeah, well, we can do it together. Let's do a joint profile thing. I mean, I think it's cool that your opinions on some of the views and stuff make me stop and take a double take and go, holy crap, you're right. I skim read, so to speak, a lot, where you take a bit more time than I do and you think about it a bit more and you see what I miss. Alenia was the same, I think it was at Fuzzy's house, and I ran all around Fuzzy's house, and I think you dragged Alenia in, and Alenia said something about, I can't remember, it might have been you or Alenia, said something about something that Fuzz had done, and I'd run past it like 3 or 4 times, never even freaking saw it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I run around with blinders on, looking at the structural. I strip it bare of all the little fancy gadgets and decorations, and I see what they've done with structure, and I go, wow. But every now and then, you both have brought my attention to something that's more than that. It's like, holy crap, that's cool, sort of thing, you know. That's why I reckon a joint idea would be cool. We do get a board of people, 4 people or 5 people who want to go visit some houses and have a chat about them. We could do a weekly sitcom. It would be fun though. I mean, some of these places that you see are freaking amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
like what that Tate guy that I took you to, the house with the dwarven room. I mean,
Yeah.
holy crap! That house from the first
I'm
video.
collecting-
I've still got the before and after.
Yeah.
So I want to do a video of the before and after, and show you two what you did not see in that house originally and what he turned it into. But yeah, there's so many really cool things you can do, eh?
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past. It's I guess with design, decorating and such, everyone has got different concepts, and we all see things from
yes.
different perspectives.
Exactly, and that's why I love it. And that's exactly why I love it. I mean, like I said, people spot things that I don't even look at because I've got the old blinder on. Then,
Yeah, it's just
you might not see
you and-
things that I look at as well.
Yeah. There you go. That's the thing. We all look at things differently, and that's why.
It's like you know that Lady of Shadows or whatever it is that Flex is basically in love with. It's a really, really cool statue, and I was just walking around his place one day, and I suddenly thought, you know what, that would look really cool in the waterfall. So I grabbed it, dragged it over to the waterfall, and stuck her in the waterfall, then kept pulling her out a little bit more, until she had the moving water as a backdrop. And then I said to her, oh, I've got to play with some lighting on that. But that's going to be really cool. I want to play with that a lot and see what I can find that would work in there, right?
Yeah. Ooh. It's always interesting to have different perspectives, and
Gotcha. I added another siege weapon to my fortress, by the way, Tiggs.
Have you?
Yeah. I had to. I want more, but I just can't afford it.
Excuse me, I'm off for a little bit. Just
No worries. Be safe. Rightio. I am slowly murdering my way through a lot of Dwemer. Yay.
murdering your way. What?
Through a lot of Dwemer.
Oh,
Hey, machines have, like, lives too. Or so they keep telling me. You know. I do know there is a, precursor pot somewhere around here. And I'm going to get the first time round this time instead of, like, every time I've had to come back. I want a fifth precursor. They're gonna be my servants in my house. Since you don't have any good ones except for the Soul Shriven.
mm.
Or the Minotaurs, but you can't get them. Gotta wait until the Gold Coast one. I mean yeah, Gold Coast ones come up. When the house is available again. Gloves of the Sun. So, what are you up to, Linnea?
I am obsessed with some mobile games lately.
Cool.
Last couple of days I've just downloaded over the last week and a half downloaded 3 different mobile games on my new Samsung Note 9.
Oh, what do you think of the Note 9?
Liking it so far. It's definitely different, and graphics and everything looks very good. And now there's a setting on here that I've left it on, where it's called the always on display. So when the phone locks, instead of just going to a black screen, it displays certain information.
Yeah.
And also
And blanks out everything else.
Blanks out everything else,
Yeah.
so it's on a back.
I was reading
on a
about
black
it.
Backdrop.
It's like
I
the
think
perfect standby.
Yeah, and it's like depending on the themes that you have applied, sometimes some of the themes have like a little animated picture or something that does come along with it. So on the simpler themes or certain other themes, they don't have that picture. That's fine. But what I find with the standby, with the always on display, is that okay, I just have very simple things on here: time, dates, and power. So I could, and there are just icons to say, okay, what are the notifications and such. The thing I love about this is how clear it looks. It's not like
I've
you know,
seen the
faded
screen.
or-
They had a photo in the shop where I first went and had a look at it. Not a photo. No, they had an image and it was on the S7, S8, and S9 models. So you can have a
Right.
look at the comparisons side by side. They tried to keep the screen size as close as possible.
Uh-huh.
And then they also had one of the notes in there as well, with the bigger screen. And
Yeah.
the S9, geez, I actually think it's better than my 50-inch high-def TV, to be honest. I'm a wee bit gutted. Not that I paid money for my TV, so it doesn't really matter. Got it for free, but that's not the point. Yeah, the TV's meant to look better than the phone.
Yeah, that's the thing. And these days, the phone is capable of looking as good as a TV.
Oh god, yeah. But the thing that I
I
was
mean,
quite amused by is the new watches that they've made to go with it.
uh-huh.
They have a screen sort of effect. I'm not too sure. I didn't get to read it all,
High
but
screen.
it's like a widescreen view on the watch, but the watch is somehow the same size. It just, when you activate it, I think it's like almost a holographic extension on your screen. Not too sure how it works.
Okay, I've
They
not
were
actually
talking about
seen the
they're
newer
not
one.
out yet. That's what they're designing
Uh,
for it.
right.
I saw it in what the hell was it? Oh, it was in the Samsung Flip. But where is it? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. Right. We'll just put that over there. It was a tri-screen they called it.
Interesting. So that's something that Samsung's pushing out in the near future?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're talking about the way the imaging technology works now. They don't
Mm-hmm.
really need a physical um, actual monitor anymore. They can actually do it with imaging. It's not
Mm.
hard for them to do now. It's getting the power and the memory to do it. But with some of the new memory technology that's coming out, they've suddenly got a whole new avenue, and then the screen quality is just going beyond, um, what you would
Mm.
imagine. So it's really quite interesting to see how it's all going.
Yeah, it would be. I'm curious.
Well, I'm going to actually call it quits on the stream for a second. I'm not leaving the channel, Elenia. I just
Yep,
need to
yep.
do my writs and stuff, so I'm
Okay.
just stopping the stream. So
Mm-hmm.
whoever's watching, or if you watch later, thank you for joining me. Have a good one. Adios.